I don't always burp, but when I do, it's with the Dos Equis. Hey guys, Happy New Year's Eve. I got me a pizza. Pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
All right, got a pizza here, and it's from Little Caesars. So yeah, I'm like, yo,
Pizza, pizza.
I got me a Dos Equis, nice, refreshing Dos Equis to bring in the new year. And I bought some hot wings. Some wings. These are looking sad. I'm not lying. Not gonna lie about it. I'm disappointed. I've never had them before, but it is what it is. No, I'm not gonna eat this whole pizza because, yo, I'm not capable. All right, I'm gonna have 2 pieces to start with, plus my wings, and we'll take it from there. 1, 2. Ooh, come on now. 2. All right. Hold on, let me close this puppy up. Gets it. Ah! I almost dropped my wings. Lordy. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So here is my wings. I'm just going to put them on my plate so you guys can see them. There's supposed to be 8 wings. I think it's 8 wings for $5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They know how to count it. Little Caesars. Let me tell you a story about Little Caesars. One time my kids were having a party with a bunch of kids, friends coming over. And I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money to feed them all. So I thought this was a good idea. And when I first got the Little Caesars, these pizzas, I was like, ooh, yuck. Because I was used to this place called Pepperonis or Double Dave's that they had in our area. I got a whole lot of napkins, y'all. This beer's going to go fast, so I got me some water too. Just good old-fashioned water. Water, water. Boom. Dos Equis, I'm not sponsoring you, but if you want to hook a sister up, yo. And I had limes that I bought and they went bad before I could use them. And go. I wonder what these taste like. They look kind of plain. They're not real hot. What temperature? They're not bad. Not too bad. It's not buffalo wing kind of flavoring. Yeah, it's New Year's Eve. I like to get all my bones, you know what I'm saying? This pizza's nice and greasy. Anyway, I used to not like these pizzas. I don't know which tastes better. The $5? Huh? Or the pizza? I got used to it, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, my friend is calling. Watch, y'all. Yo, I'm doing a mukbang right now, so I can't talk. I'm doing a mukbang, so I can't talk right now. I'll call you later. Okay, I'm eating. Bye. Bye. He's like, oh, your movie. Duh. He doesn't know what a mukbang is. That's my good friend. We talk a lot. Like 90 times today already, seriously. These are them. They're not bad. They're like a mix between Buffalo Wild Wings and Domino's. If you've never had Domino's wings, they're really fatty. Like you could suck the meat off the bone. It's that easy. I don't like it. But I really like the flavoring of Buffalo Wild Wing. Their salt and vinegar are to die for. And I get their Chipotle barbecue. And they're buffalo ones. Bottoms up, y'all. Oh my God. Nothing like a cold ass beer. So, I think I have a couple of shout outs. And I got another letter from Angie. Well, I got another letter. Yay! And it's from Angie. Thanks, Angie. It makes me so happy when I get letters from y'all. Everybody who's written me, I wrote back already. Except you, Miss Claudia, because you didn't leave your address. But I'm super excited. Wonder what the New Year's will hold for me and you. Yes, I'm talking to you. What do you think? My oldest daughter came for Christmas Day. Sugar Plum and Onion also came on Christmas Day. We hung out. My daughter didn't want to watch football, which is what Sugar Plum Yum Yum was watching. She was bored out of her skull. So she wanted to go shopping. I'm like, can't. It's Christmas Day. So we decided to go to the movies, and we left him watching TV because that's what he wanted to do. And we went to the theater and we watched this movie called Why Him? Oh my God. Totally inappropriate, but freaking hilarious. It's almost one of my favorites now. So, if you like funny, inappropriate movies, it's called Why Him? It's about a typical American family that runs into this guy who drops the F-bomb all the time and's got tattoos and everything else, and they're like, why did you pick him? But it's hilarious. It's good. That's how you eat a wing, y'all. You stick it in your mouth and you just pull out a bone. Bam. I had a pretty good Christmas. Mr. Sugar Plum Yum Yum. The plan is still have him on a video, but we're kind of going through a rough patch at the moment, so I really don't want to have a video about how happy and in love we are if we're kind of dealing with some things. I don't really know, y'all. I'm struggling. The struggle is real. I just feel like I'm not a big priority in his life, even though he says I am. I told y'all I got cable so we could watch football, basketball, baseball, whatever here. And Thursday night was kind of like the first night we could, you know, make that happen, where I didn't have kids and whatever. And he decided to watch it at his daughter's house, and so he could visit with his daughter, and I got upset. I was going to go play poker, so I wasn't really going to be there for like an hour or two, but he's like, well, why would I want to be there and watch it if you're not there? I'm like, because I'm going to be there shortly after you get there. But he's like, I want to visit my daughter. And I'm like, well, you live with her. But I don't know. I'm struggling. I really do struggle. I'm sure part of it is my past and my insecurities with, you know, when I feel like someone doesn't want to be around me, that's them pulling back. So I'm like, if you can't give me that, then you must not want to be with me. So I have no choice but to leave. Because I feel like, is it better to be alone and single, or to be in a relationship and feel lonely? I think it's better to be alone and single. But I love the shit out of him, so I don't know. Anyway, we're still talking, but because of that recent transpiring of events, I didn't see him that night, which was Thursday, or last night, Friday, because I kind of copped an attitude And I was like, well, if you're not coming over because I'm playing poker, then you're not coming over Friday because I'm playing poker then too. He's like, that's not true. The Celtics aren't playing, so I can go. And I'm like, exactly my point. It's all about the games. I don't like it at all. Either I need to learn to accept it, or he needs to change, or we need to go our separate ways. And he's not changing. I've asked him to, so I don't remember it being this way the first month we met. I think we've been together about 3 months now. I don't know. So, like I said, I really do love him. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. At this point, I'm just going to let him try to prove it to me, I guess, somehow. Like, start showing he loves me. One thing to say it, I was thinking this. There was like our second date. I mentioned this in one of my videos. We went to Galveston and we went on this pier and we just like held each other and kissed. It was just like awesome. And he said on that date was when I took his heart. Like he fell in love with me on that date. Well, that day I remember him telling me that his friend was giving him a hard time because he left and didn't watch football to go on that date. And he's like, well, she must be special. And I'm thinking, okay, well, you could do that before. Why can't you still do that? Like, there's certain games like the Cowboys, obviously, that we want to watch. But any other game, it can't be that important that you can't spend time with me instead. Like, record the freaking game at least. But I'm like, that one time you gave up watching TV to be on a date with me was the time you fell in love. Why would you not want that experience again? Why? Can someone out there tell me? That's just my thinking, and maybe it's just me. I wouldn't say I'm real intelligent, but I got a lot of common sense, and I'd say that there should be a good balance between relationship and sports. And he always keeps coming back to, well, I'm working all these hours at work, which he is. But the problem is not when he's at work we're having the issues. It's when he's not at work. So quit blaming work, for real. We were not necessarily going to spend New Year's Eve together. Like, we really didn't make any plans. Just like Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year, he never said, hey, what are you doing? Let's do something together. It was always me like, are we going to hang out? Like, I don't know what we're doing. So New Year's, I asked him, are we going to hang out? And he's like, well, I don't really want to party. I'm not that kind of person. I'm like, I don't want to either. I'd rather just hang out at the house or whatever. And he's like, oh, you mean like watch college football and hang out? That's cool, I was like, I would at least like a kiss at midnight. You feel me? He's like, well, if I'm awake, I'll give you a kiss. And I promise you guys, he was not laughing. He wasn't smiling. And I was like, you won't make it a point to be awake? Well, it just depends if I'm tired or not. I'm like, really? And he said, well, if I'm asleep, you can still kiss me. And I was like, huh. That's kind of when I was like starting to doubt again. Because after a few months of dating, if you're not excited to kiss your girl at midnight, bringing in the new year, if your priority may be sleep, I don't know. I'm not feeling that. So I told him today, I'm like, he asked me why I'm constantly trying to get out of the relationship or push him away. I'm like, you're pushing me away. You're making me feel like I don't matter. And I said, you want to kiss at midnight because you might be sleeping. Is that really how you show a girlfriend that you love her? And then, of course, he says he was being silly and he was joking and he didn't realize it hurt me. You understand what I'm saying? He said I would drink as many monsters and coffee as I need to be awake to kiss you at midnight. And my thought is like, why didn't you just say that when I asked you? Why? Why not? Especially when the ongoing theme is you're not giving me the affection and attention I need and deserve. But bottom line, tired of asking. And I guess I just need him to kind of prove it to me that he really wants me in his life. And since I love him, I'm not going to go out and date somebody else right away. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Hopefully what's in here for him will come out. You know, because I mean, if he loves me like he says, why don't we have a big old, why don't I see fireworks going around? Why aren't we playing that something? So you guys will get posted. But don't give up. I say that. I'm close to that point. I don't always burp, but when I do, it's with a Dos Equis. Ah, so good. Oh, it's refreshing. So I had bought is it like a half pint? It's about this tall, about this wide of Fireball. I bought it a few weeks ago. I pulled that puppy out last night. I was drinking right out of the bottle. I probably had 2 shots worth. I didn't want to drink too much because it gives me a headache. And I was going to go to sleep right after, but I slept pretty damn good. So, I'm sorry to be a downer on all that, but I just want to let you guys know. I still plan on being with him unless something just happens and it's over. But I want to let you know because he may not be on a video anytime soon. And that's to me because I want it to be genuine. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, my youngest, got me for Christmas. She got a deck of cards, and she got some cardstock, and she kind of punched the corners of it, and she glued it to the back of each card. And on each one, she wrote. The first one was like 52 things I love about you, and then each card had something she loves about me. And I told her when I got it, I'm like really emotional, especially when it comes to my kids. And especially for her because she always writes, like she'll make handmade cards and the things she says touch the heart. Like I could cry thinking about it. But anyway, I opened it and I saw that. I was like, I hope you won't be upset, but do you mind if I don't read this right now? And she's like, okay. And I started crying. I hadn't even read it and I started crying. So I told her I would read it as soon as she left so I could be alone when I cry because I predicted it. So I did, yep, I did that. Excuse me. But I really didn't cry. They were sweet things. But one of them, she said that like something my goofiness or my weirdness, and she said even though it's secretly appreciated or enjoyed. So she always teases me about being weird, and she rolls her eyes and it drives her crazy, but she wrote down that secretly she likes it. That made me feel good. Y'all, it poured down to rain today. So I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I hope you guys are gonna be safe. Like, really safe. I'm going to drive to the casino because I was alone anyway, but my boss asked me to do some work today. But I'm just kidding. Or just kidding. And then they didn't give me the numbers that I needed, so I'm like, they had no come in. He's like, well, will you tell everybody that didn't send it, and then just give me an update throughout the weekend? I'm supposed to be off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now I got to be logging on checking email for people who didn't give me stuff they should have given me. Ridiculous. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stuff my face with one more piece of pizza. Do you guys mind? Besides, I got some shout outs to say. Of course, in addition to the one I already did for Angie. Pizza, pizza. Why is my hair all up in my face? Is that better? This right here, for real. Ugh. This is good. If you guys drink beer, let me know what your favorite is. But I'm pretty sure that one right there is my favorite. Oh, I have a text message. Yep, that's sugar plum yum yum. Oh, my oldest daughter, she got me a Fitbit. It's kind of cool. It tracks my sleep. If I get a text message, it'll say who's sending one and just like a clip of what it's saying. It'll vibrate if I'm getting a phone call too. So it does that, and it'll nudge me every once in a while like, hey, get up and take 17 steps. Like, it's pretty cool. Okay, I have 3 shout outs. These were just requested in the comments. I got Brittany Brinkley, Michelle Natola, 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 Courtney Bales. Thanks guys for the shout out requests. Thanks for commenting. Oh, remember I told you I went shopping with my daughter for clothes? I had this cute like gray top, but when I went to go visit Sugar Plum Yum Yum for like lunch, I hadn't washed it. I just wore it, and I was all excited because I actually liked it. I washed that piece of shit. Came out, it looks like a crop top. You think I'm gonna wear that? No. And I done threw the tag away. I don't know if I can take it back to the store, but I looked at it and said hand wash and line dry. I liked that shirt. I might re-wet it and stretch it. You know what I'm saying? See if that fixes it. But it literally is about this tall instead of like this tall. It was ridiculous. Disappointing for sure. And I got my daughter some duck boots, some rain boots. Excuse me. And she asked for some wool socks, so I got her those. She opened the wool socks. She's like, that's great. I needed these for my duck boots. And I was like, oh yeah, you hadn't got those yet, have you? And she said, yeah, I got those. And I was like, so then I gave her a box. She opens it and they're duck boots. I was like, I had no idea you already got them. I got a pair of Nikes. And they were her size, but when she tried on them with socks, that was kind of tight. And I was like, no, we need to get a bigger size. So she didn't really get to enjoy her gifts. I got Sugar Plum Yum Yum 2 dress button-up shirts for his work. Like he wanted a black one, all black one that I got him. And I got him in Cowboys t-shirt. He liked that. He even tried them on and wore them. That was sweet. His birthday is coming up like in a week. So for sure. Oh, today, like being a bum, I actually took a shower so I could do the video. And I might have a date tonight. Who knows? But I'm opening up the pizza like, hello. I eat my pizza bones. So I was watching this movie. With the DirecTV, I have like 3 months of Cinemax, HBO, Showtime, and all that. So I was going through and recording shows. And one of them was called San Andreas, and The Rock is in it. Oh my god, y'all. I'm like, my phone has been ringing off the hook today. I've been like answering it and pausing the show, but the show is so like intense. Like, I can't just let it run. I gotta watch it. And it's got all this, you know, like San Francisco. It's about San Andreas faults. Like, just the fault is like shifting the plates or whatever, and like everything's cratering in. It's pretty freaking awesome. The CGI, I think, is what they call it. Amazing. It's so intense. I'm so into this movie. Like, I don't know what time it is. It's almost 4 o'clock now. I have not gotten through that stupid movie yet. But have you seen the movie? If you haven't, check it out. I mean, I know it's not real, but it looks real, and it's pretty invigorating. I give it that much. And there's a love story in there too. Anyway, look, someone's gone. So this. I don't know what I'm gonna do for New Year. To be honest with you, I haven't reiterated to Sugar Plum Yum Yum about him coming over. I'm just kind of like, I'm done with it. Do what you want to do, but my heart wants him here or with me. So I'm praying that he comes with me. But if he doesn't, I don't know, that'll speak volumes, I guess. But I wouldn't blame him for wanting to be here if I didn't want him here, but I do want him. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I'm hoping he comes here. I don't care what we do, but I would like to get a kiss at midnight. And what are your guys' plans? Like, what are you doing? I'm really not the type of person to get all dressed up and go to a party. First of all, I don't have no friends. I don't know nobody. So my sister said if I wanted, I could go to her friend's house because they're having a get together. I just want to be alone, to be honest with you. But it's just not my style to get all dressed up fancy. Like, I don't wear dresses. I just don't. So if I could be at home with somebody I love, hang out, that works for me. Yeah, I'm so full now. Alright, so Little Caesars wings, the flavor was pretty good. The look was nasty. They don't look that great. And, you know, if you hadn't tried Little Caesars pizza, it's alright. It's $5, so that's alright to me. That pizza, dinner, lunch tomorrow, for sure. But I wanted to make sure I recorded this video because it's the new year. Tomorrow is a brand new year. I would like, if you could, tell me below what your resolution is going to be. Everybody's got to have one, right? I have one. It's very simple. And it's when I text, the autocorrect thinks it knows what it wants to say. I went back to the iPhone from an Android because I remember, like, whenever I typed, even when I was drunk, I typed and it came out right. I couldn't even drunk text because I knew what I wanted to say. But now when I'm typing on this iPhone, I hit the N instead of the space sometimes, and it's like I-N-D-O, like I do, right? But it's I-N-D-O, and then when I click the replacement, it doesn't know what I want to do. So I'm mad at it. But my resolution is that once it goes through, like, I'm looking at it, that I stop and I read it and I correct the autocorrect that's incorrectly correct, and then I'm gonna fix it, and then I'm gonna hit send. So my resolution is I'm gonna put autocorrect in its place. What you think? What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Alright, let me know what your resolution is. I just know this year I'm going to try to be happier. I'm not going to let my life and my happiness be in the hands of one individual or multiple individuals. It's going to be in my control. And maybe things will be better. Love you guys. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing. Like the video if you haven't already, if you give it some thought. And if you want a pen pal, send me a letter. I will reply. You can ask those that I have replied to. Probably got the letter already. You know what I'm saying? Definitely comment because I love to read those. So talk to you later. I'm going to see you next year. Happy New Year's Eve. All right. Bye, y'all.